Yep. Got the glasses on. Can't see like I used to once upon a time. Polana, your shit's on the way. What's up with that address you had though? Like, how you don't know your address? Like, what type of small country town you live in that the post office don't have your address? What you do? Build an outhouse and live in that motherfucker? What up? What up? What up? What up, maniacs? I apologize to everybody that ordered those black KM Classic hoodies. The shipment's being held up, so I don't have them in my hand. If you want your money returned, hit me up. I'll send your money back. I'll reverse the charges on PayPal. Um, but the good news is I got 2 boxes full of hoodies, y'all, that y'all claim you wanted. Some of you guys claim you wanted it and you didn't buy them. Those that are remaining in these boxes are on the website, kmvclothing.bigcartel.com. The link is in my bio and it'll be in this video in the description when it's over with. Go on, grab you some Machead hoodies and some classic KM hoodies if we got your size. We got a few different colors, so I could catch up on these orders and get these other guys their black hoodies out. I'd appreciate it. Plus, if you come into Vegas next week, you definitely want to have your KM hoodie and your KM t-shirt, without question. I apologize to the Maniacs, but y'all wasn't buying the Maniac shit last year, so the Macheads get a chance this year. Washington, D.C. in the house. Looking like a Clark Kent Crip today. Wow, not the Clark Kent Crip. Man, you might have to patent that. Oh, and them lady hoodies, fire. The raspberry, the turquoise, boy, they fire. The ladies support it. I gotta admit, the ladies support it. I'm surprised no women bought the purple though, but the women represented. We got off the women's shirts. That was proper. That was lovely. Woo woo, good looking out. Long time loyalist, always right on time. I apologize also for not going live yesterday. I was busy sending out hoodies and t-shirts. I messed the order up, so it took me all day long. And then I'm working on this Nipsey tribute. I only got 1 minute in yesterday on the Nipsey tribute. That's how hard it's going to be. It's going to be tough for me to put together because it's so much. And I have to try to be creative to get y'all to like it. Because people aren't watching kevmacvideos no more. First the graffiti came, the numbers went way down. Then the second video went more down. The third, that shit is like none. 3,000. Then the Nipsey preview was stuck on 7,000. I had to put some new tags and a new picture up. Then it picked up. It's at 13,000. But damn, we got 80,000 plus subscribers. We should be getting 80,000 views every video. You would think, right? I guess. What up, DJ Vegas? You want to speak on Nipsey, homie? I'll be out there in a few days if you want to speak on Nipsey. If anybody want to speak on Nipsey, just a short few minutes. No longer than 15 minutes, but I'm not going to use the whole 15 minutes. Hit me up. You could come through and get your little saying in on Nipsey. I think this is going to be a big project. I think it's going to be a good project. You know, if you got something profound to say or a memorable moment with Nip, and you got a photo to back it up, hit me up. You went to the bicycle club. I hope you won, bro. You lost all your money at the casino. Damn, didn't have gas to leave. That's how I used to get down, bro. That's just worse than crack, man. Motherfucker will go to a casino with 10 racks in his pocket or 3 racks in his pocket, don't even fill up his gas tank. Then leave and be hungry and don't have gas. Ain't that crazy? In the description box, I'll get a purple one. Monique Hill, what up? What up? Well, is it in the description box? Yeah, everything Everything should be, everything is what it say in the box. So look for your color and your size. Now, right now, I'm only selling what I have right here in front of me. I don't want to, no pre-orders right now because I have to pay for that order and get that shipment coming in. You know, the guy held up the order to, you know, he sent me a lot of stuff that I didn't have ordered. And so I'm sitting on it, and he's sitting on the pre-order black hoodies. So if it's on the website, you could get it. If it's not on the website, then we'll hold up. We'll take pre-orders later, like in 2 weeks from now. But I have 2 boxes full of shit right now, different sizes and colors. Might not be too much women stuff in there because the women bought all these shirts. But there may be 1 or 2. I'm not sure. You got to check the website. Got to set them lost limits, man. My mother used to tell me. Mom's was, you know, loving mother. Always had her kids back. Always had good advice. But when you're young and you're a man, you think you know everything. Like nobody can tell you nothing, especially a woman, unless you're in love with your woman. But your mother, one of your girls you mess with, they can't tell you nothing. But moms used to always say, set a limit. My father used to say, set a limit. The hell I'm going to listen to my father for, though. But moms used to say, set a limit. Like if you lose, you lose. But when you hit that limit, it's over with. Walk away, and you can always come back another day. I never took that advice, though, so I don't really know how that shit go. Let's see, what are we doing here? That's hard to do because you always want more money. Always. See, you're a gambler, so yeah, most definitely, you always want more money. The greed, man, it's the greed to kill you. You know, we not supposed to be greedy as human beings. Like, we're supposed to take it as we get it. We can't do that, though. There's times where you walk in a casino, whether it's a card table or a crap table or sports or whatever it is you're gambling on, and you win like your first 3 or 4 bets, maybe even 5 bets, 6 or 7 bets, and your ass will sit there and get broke. If you walk in and you win them first 3 bets, it's like, that ain't enough. Because it's really about the adrenaline. It's really about the addiction. It's not about the money. If it was about the money and you walk in, you win your first few bets, you would turn around and walk out. But like you said, we always want more, and we want more because it's the feeling, it's the rush that you get. Once you get that rush, you love it, you fall in love with it. And if you don't have that rush, you're not satisfied. Like, you got to get some close calls. Once you get them close calls, then you're really in the groove, and then, you know, you can kind of leave, kind of quit, but it keeps pulling you back. It's like the hood. You leave the hood, if you're not successful, it keep pulling you back. Like, you got to go back and fuck with the homies. You got to go back and hustle. You got to go back and hang out, have a drink, smoke a blunt, get some water, you know. Any gambler that's turned nothing into a big something will gamble to the last dollar. Yeah, that's also true. I agree with that as well. And people don't know what that's like, to have nothing and come up big, like to walk in a casino with $20, fuck around and leave with 1,600, come back with 1,600 and leave with 20, 30,000. They don't know what that's like. And you just chasing it for the rest of your life. You hooked. That's like that pipe, that crack pipe. You hit that motherfucker real good and you hooked. That's what we should have been. We should have been the hard heads instead of the Mac heads. Stan, what up? I walked away from that crap because you're not addicted. You're not addicted, bro. That's like me and weed. I can hit some weed and won't hit no more weed the rest of the year because I'm not addicted. I can walk away from it. The same with alcohol. I don't have to have no alcohol. I don't have. Craps was my first cards. Cards was a terrible addiction. I feel like cards ruined my life. Dice, I was very addicted to as well. And man, a lot of ups and downs with that. Big ups and big downs with them craps. No, you can't beat the casino, but some card games you're not playing against the casino. You paying the casino a fee, but you're not playing against the casino. Jake Capone, these streets keep calling me. Yep, you definitely want more and won't lead to it's all gone. You know, I've said this before in my Rockhead quote. I said it before and I'll say it again. Or did he say, I said it before and I'll say it now. Back in the day, you just never happy until you broke. Like, you can't rest until you don't have no money. And that's how it really was. Like, you're gonna shoot. You be like, you might tuck 200 or 300. Like, I'm gonna keep this, pay my phone bill, give me something to eat. You get out of that 200 or 300, like Jock said, you feel like you could come back. You pull that 200 or 300 out. You might even stop with $40. Be like, okay, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Even that 40 gone. But see, that's the good thing about gambling with people you gamble with all the time or homies, because when you lose, you could be like, slide me that last fade back. So you know you're going to walk away with 100 or two after you get broke. Some motherfuckers were so addicted that when you slide them 100 or two back, they get back in the game trying to come up off that 100 or two. But, you know, that's why they say, it don't stop until the casket drop. You're going to keep on till you're dead. These streets keep calling me. The casino money is too long, so you got to get your hit and run. That's what I was trying to say when I say you come in, you win your first 3 to 7 bets. You got to turn around and walk out. Kev, Mott, and Costa Cody got me listening to the Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Perlana, what's up? What's going on with you? Hopefully y'all got your tracking numbers yesterday. But like, let me tell you something about long money. Everybody talk about the casino having long money, right? Which is true. You're not going to beat the casino in the long run. You probably won't beat them in the short run either. But there's actually crap games and poker games, Pai-Gow poker, Super 9, shit like that, blackjack, where there's people at the table with long money. That don't mean they gonna win though. People with long money don't necessarily win. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it ruins their life. Next thing you know, they robbing a bank, or they on TV trying to rob an armored car or a jewelry store. And now they dead. They had long money this morning, and they dead tomorrow. Because that shit is fucking damaging to the brain, man. To think I have more money than everybody at the table, and now I ain't got a dime. So it don't always work, but yeah, the casino and the corporations, it's hard to beat them. I think some of it's the intimidation factor. Like, you're intimidated by that big money. You want it so bad, you think irrational. And then you start losing, you think more irrational. Now you're just betting just to be betting. You're not even betting to win no more. You betting hoping you win your money back. That's crazy. But on to the next subject. Like I said, if you knew Nipsey Hussle or you got something profound to say about him, hit me up in a few days. You can come through and get in on this tribute to Nipsey Hussle that I got. Texas Hold'em. What up, big dog? What up, what up, what up? My man said, I hit weed once, suddenly I need an ounce. You the type of motherfucker you throw a 20, throw him a dub rock for free, and you're gonna come back and get an 8-track. Normally casino still cracking. I used to be up in that motherfucker as top dog. I came in behind Big Sleep Rock. After Big Sleep Rock, I was top dog, man. I mean, fuck. Cheryl Brown, what's up, man? Ruckus 780, what's up? SD Campbell, what up? If your name is Spencer Banks, Michael Hall, Johnny Jones, Stanley Hyman, Fallon Ball, and Steve Justo, I don't think you got your shit. 1, 2, 3. I know all Stanley Hyman, one black hoodie. Fallon Ball, Steve Justo. And Manny Fresh. I don't know what's up going on with this Manny Fresh sweatshirt. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Wish I could overdo sex. Like, fuck. Like, if I could overdo sex, I'd be a happy monster. What's up, Kev Mac? That Mark 7 interview was fire content. Good looking out. I would like to do more, cover more in depth, and do West Coast art, and do a few other people, but viewers just ain't watching it. Like, nobody really care about it. Nobody on the live seem to care about it. So it's kind of not great for the channel, but I'm willing to do one more. I'm willing to try it one more time. Because it's West Coast LA culture. It's part of LA. Like, who haven't seen tags or pieces in LA? Especially the Crenshaw Wall. So it's part of LA, dog, and you don't see the shit in movies and sitcoms and shit. This is real LA. I thought people would be more appreciative, more in tune to it, but that wasn't the case. Mark 7's one of the big names. Create one of the big names. You know, a lot of people will say Risky and Whisk and Chaka and all these people, but black people in the inner city really had a big impact on graffiti. You know, I mean, these is people that really had to go through gang neighborhoods, gang infested neighborhoods with the police out rolling and high crime and actually survived this shit. You know what I mean? And tearing buses up, tearing walls up, schools, and it's just part of the culture. But definitely next time we got to get them numbers up, man. Them numbers are below poverty, man. Them numbers are terrible. Very, very terrible. And then you figure we had BG Gotti in there. I know the Usos like Gotti, and I know people want to see other races. I mean, we had Ox Rocks in there. Still didn't matter. Well, you'll be covering gang graffiti. You know, I wrote something on gang graffiti once, and I never published it. I could probably find it. I could probably dig it up and dig up the pictures and cover some of it. But I don't know. I think gang graffiti might be like the pieces, like the bombs. I don't think people will really be receptive to it. I mean, because you got to figure the graffiti is art. Like, it's really art. Like, these dudes are drawing murals. They drawing Nipsey, like, looking good, drawing the Smurfs and different characters, being creative and colorful. And if people don't like that, people ain't gonna like no one color black graffiti or one color blue graffiti. I mean, that just ain't gonna fly. I mean, I don't think it would fly. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. Like, it's no color, it's no art effect. I mean, it's a little bit art effect, but not like graph art. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Probably not. Lady Little Country, what's up? It wasn't the last hit of crack pills, angel dust, so good stuff. Drink that got me. It was always my thinking, jumping in gear, saying I can roll the snake eyes into a 7 or 11. Vicious cycle. What up, Dino? What up, Eastside? Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Like I say, it's addiction worse than crack. Crackheads don't understand when I tell them dice is worse than crack. And when I say that, this is what I mean. You might smoke crack all night. You might smoke all your money off crack, right? But here you have a drug dealer or a bank robber taking penitentiary chances. Chances that may get you robbed, killed, shot, whatever, kidnapped. Now here's this drug dealer. He can have 10 crackhead customers, 10 powder customers, 10 weed customers, 10 pill customers. Take all their money, right? And go to a casino and lose all that money. So his addiction is worse than all of his customers combined. Because he will go lose every single penny. Taking penitentiary risk all day, all night. Lady Little Country, good looking out. Appreciate it. Now the graffiti joint with Mark 7 and Create and the other legendary artists from back in the day was fire, for sure. Only true hip-hop heads and West Coast underground truly respected. Yeah, I kind of had that conversation the other day. I agree with that. I would say, I wouldn't even blame it on a true hip-hop head or a West Coast underground. I would call it somebody that remembers the 80s and 90s. Somebody that, because it just brings back so many memories. That's real LA in the mid 80s to the early 90s. I'd say from like 83, 84 to like 91. That was part of LA. It was deeply ingrained in LA culture. I enjoyed the graffiti content. They have similar drama and politics like Street Gang. Very unorganized like street gangs. They just do shit just to do it, but very unorganized. Politics are more individual politics, not crew politics. Some guys think they're better than other guys, and I don't mean in graffiti, I mean period. Then you have guys that art is much better than others. You have some guys that can't even do art, they just tag. So you got different levels of it, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody ever spoke on that. That would be good to cover, but only a true West Coast hip hopper from the 80s would enjoy something like that. The Nip joint for S-Mac did was dope. I thought what was dope was the fact that Nipsey gave it up to Baby Shawnee Mac when he was here, and he passed, and Baby Shawnee Mac is once again doing the Nipsey pieces. I thought that was dope. I thought that was real dope. I also think it's dope that I got pictures and footage of Nipsey when he was here. You know, before he blew up, when he began to blow up, when he became really ingrained in the 60s. I think that's dope. Like, who else has that? Like, everybody's posting pictures of Nipsey every day, but it's just pictures of Nipsey. Like, why you not in the pictures with him? You know, why we can't see where he's at in this picture? Like, where's your video footage? Everybody's phone got video. Like, so it's like, I think it's dope that I knew Nipsey was going to blow up before he blew up. I think it's dope that he was always fucked with me and S-Mac. Me and S-Mac talked about that last night. Like, I'm going through my pictures and we can just nip from the beginning to the end. Like, I think that's dope. What y'all think? Notice the comments just stopped all of a sudden. Like, did y'all heart skip a beat? Or is my reception messed up? It's me, bro. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Did you ever put, I don't know what that name is, so obviously not. Did you ever see Larnell? I don't know who that is. It's difficult to post? I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying, Kev. It's all deja vu to me looking at all those pieces. I remember seeing them in the 80s when I was a kid. That guy y'all dress on Big U tape, he talked shit about all of y'all. Yes, I was mad. And I'm not worried about that, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, spoke about this the other day. I'm not tagging nobody else on my videos. Melly Mel and Baby Smack's not tagging nobody on their videos. If somebody has to tag Kev Mac or Kev Mac videos on a video, you know they clout chasing. You know they trying to gain subscribers and likes and recognition off of Kev Mac or Kev Mac videos. It's that simple. It's not hard to understand what I would call authentic and imitation, or real and wish to be real. Or maybe even a person could be real and just not known to be real. You know what I'm saying? Because like you guys ask me to go live all the time. Some of you guys just like me to go live. We can't ask the other people to go live because all they doing is showing pictures in somebody else's video and talking shit about them. Anybody could be negative. Do you know if I wanted to, I could go eat all them people alive? I could go grab all them videos that mention Mac and rip the motherfuckers apart. But why? Why should I do that? That's what they want. They want to get recognition. They want followers and subscribers. To me, Y'all ought to be mad at yourself. Don't take it personal. This is just me venting in my opinion. But be mad at yourself for always watching that shit. Like, why would you subscribe and why would you watch videos that you already know a person ain't doing that behaving? Why would you do that? I don't do that. I don't follow them people and I don't watch their video. Like I said, I'll watch a video if you guys say, Kev, you need to see this, you need to watch this, then I'll go watch a video. Other than that, I already know people are haters. I know people ain't even in the streets of LA getting their content. They using somebody else's videos, somebody else's pictures. Why do I want to watch that? That's called imitation. What do I want to watch some fake shit for? I could turn the TV on and watch a sitcom if I want to watch some fake shit. What up, Melly Mel?
What's up, Mac? You on vacation, man?
No, I'm on live, bro. Where you at? You on vacation?
Man, I thought you was in Reno or something. Last time I saw you, something about Reno popped up. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm on live right now, bro.
You talking to the Mac here, the maniac?
Yep.
Man, ask them, do they got a Melly Mel question?
Melly Mel want to know if y'all got a question for Melly Mel. Not yet.
Oh, they ain't got none? See, I called up on a Tractor Park yesterday, man. The Tractor Park, they got a guy over there named Chuck. And another guy got his name, but they want to, they want to be part of the Kev archives, man. And they trying to get an interview. So I'm telling man, we'll look into it, man. We can, try to bring in all sides to the table, man, because everybody owns a piece of the puzzle, man. So we can't deny them.
Yeah, tell them it's all good. Just we got a busy schedule, man, because like I said, I'm gonna be kind of taking a break in April for my birthday, a few of my homies and niece's birthday, and then baseball season start. I love my baseball, so.
Absolutely, man. So, so I definitely will give them the news and let them know what's going on. And look forward to seeing you next week. Oh, this week.
Yeah, this week and then at the end of the month. So they got 2 Saturdays they could get it in this month.
Okay. So we already got that's already settled. So, man, when you get an opportunity, give me a call, man, and we'll chop it up even more.
All right, for sure.
Much love. Shout out to the Mac and the Maniacs, man. Keep pushing the like, subscribe, and press the thumbs up, man. Share the video.
All right, later. Melly Mel in the house. Mac Red, Kev doing it big. That graph shit is where it's at. Good looking out, Mac Red. Appreciate it. It was a nice change of pace. I mean, even, what up, Kenny Carson? Hooked me up with that French girl. She ain't from Santana Block, nigga. You should be asking me to hook you up. Nah, okay. You got Mel's number. Call Mel. Call Mel and ask to get hooked up. Ask him what year he turned Santana. He should have turned Santana when they all turned Santana. But I don't know, man. My thing is, I don't tell you guys, I don't give you a name and say, hey, unfollow this guy, don't follow this guy, let's boycott this guy. But people do that about me. And I think it's kind of hilarious. Like, you boycott me. Like, what do I have that's going to hurt you boycott me? Like, I have a few people that give donations, which I love and I cherish, but it's not a whole lot of people. It's not a whole lot of money. You'll be missing out on history. You'll be missing out on jokes. So it's like, you boycott me. I mean, how does that hurt? We got 80,000 plus subscribers. I said it once, I say it again. 80,000 plus subscribers. I probably 79 3,900 have never donated. So it's not going to hurt nothing. And then you got 3,000 views on a graffiti video. It ain't going to hurt nothing. If you want to boycott, you boycott. But if you fuck with me, then you fuck with me. And I love it. So if you fuck with me, you're going to keep fucking with me. But if you some fucking weak-minded conspiracy theorist looking for a reason not to like me, then there it is. You take the guy's advice or the girl's advice and do what they say. I don't know what else to tell you. But again, and when I laugh, I'm sincere in laughing that I don't know what boycott me's gonna do. Like, I'm not hating on nobody. I'm not putting nobody down. I'm not running nobody off. You know, some people said I had a brilliant idea when I said, as YouTubers, as content creators, we should all watch each other's videos, click like, and promote each other. What would that hurt? The more people watch and get ads, and the more people that buy the stuff you selling, can only help us all. But telling people not to follow somebody, like, how does that help anybody? Like, what are you doing? Like, but whatever. It's me, bro. I know you got me, bro. I know. TPK, I hear you, pimp. Kenny, you've been missing in action, man. Where you been, dog? You don't even come visit. You don't even call me. You don't do shit no more, Kenny. But then you want your motherfucking shirt on the 20th. Well, you said Saturday. So you want your shirt on the 21st, but you can't call me. You can't hit me up. You can't. Come on, Kenny. What happened, man? Are you over there stressed out? Oh, I'm not taking it personal, bro. Like I said, if I was taking it personal, I could be throwing shots and naming names. What corrupt say, calling out names? Yeah, I think you do lose friends, but those ain't my friends. I don't know those males and females on YouTube, but some of my friends definitely lost some real friends. That's why I say I don't even want to tell like my real story. I don't want to tell my true beginnings because so many friends that get mad, they get jealous. They say I'm lying or you know what I'm saying? So to alleviate that, I just don't say it. I just don't speak on it. You know, because we live in times of fake people, man. And you have your exaggerators, you have your liars, and just straight fake people. And they quick to give you a label that don't fit, but really fit them. Like they can look in the mirror and what they see about themselves, they'll put on you. And it's kind of amazing that there's not more positivity. You hear people say, buy black. I just seen Tyra Banks talking about she's spending money in Inglewood now for the first time in her life. Tyra Banks was popping back in the 90s. This is 2020. You just now spending money in the hood. But point being, everybody say they want to buy black, spend black, support black business. But you still got black people hating on black people. You got people with no hustle thinking a motherfucker getting rich. Like, you see this wall? When you see me rich, you're going to see a big swimming pool behind me with some Rottweilers and pit bulls back there. And you're going to see a pool full of women in small bikinis. That's when you know I'm rich. If you don't see that, then you know I'm not rich. I'm just another dude. Like y'all. Just another dude. What good is being rich and you don't have nothing? That's when you just gotta be rich in heart. Rich in heart is good, but rich financially is something different. Lord Extra D Parfum, good looking out. How many Kevmacs are there? How many Kevmacs are there? Oh, there's Big Kevmac, Little Kevmac, which is Cowboy, which is Big Thundercat, which is Nipsey's big homie. You got Baby Kevmac with life in prison. You got Tiny Kevmac that lives in Vegas. You got Infant Kevmac, my nephew in Texas. And then along the way, I've ran across some other tiny Kevmacs and infant Kevmacs in the county jail. So, but you got 5 official Kevmacs. No rest in pieces. What up on a video, Kevmac? I'm not doing no videos. Nipsey Hussle would be next. The Nipsey tribute would be next. I don't have any more material. I'm not in LA, so I don't have no video up next. I'll be working on the tribute to Nipsey Hussle video all month long. The shirts and hoodies sold well the first couple days. After that, complete disaster. That's why I said I got 2 boxes right now. Whatever's on the website now is what I got left. Complete disaster after the first couple days. I should have known because it was like that when I was in Houston too. And now, like I said, I'm stuck. I'm stuck with some pre-orders for the black hoodies with the classic logo. That red one right there showing now, those in black are being held up. So that's kind of setting me back right now too. Whoever don't follow KM stuff don't understand his hard work, for real. Sean Williams, good looking out. It's a lot to learn, man. I'm still learning too. Melly Mel calls me. He's still learning about shit. You know, a lot of stuff that I have my own thoughts on, but to hear it from people's mouth or somebody from that gang either confirms or doesn't confirm what I thought or what I was told. Kev, you plan to go outside your region one day? Actually, I want to go out the region immediately after the coronavirus died down. I did a survey on Instagram, and unfortunately, nobody's trying to help assist. You know, so yeah, I do plan to hit 3 different states, man. Hey Kev, have you talked to Pretty Boy recently? I haven't talked to him, but I've seen him take pictures with different people lately. Goldie being one from Altadena Block. And seeing pictures of him, but I haven't seen or talked to him recently. Hutch, what up, Hutch? I thought the thumbnail was Kev Mac potato chips. Hey, good idea. Some Mac potato chips. Black people are immune. Black people die more of hate than white people will ever die of coronavirus. So we're not immune to everything. That's for damn sure. How much are the hoodies and what size you have left? You have to go to the website, bro. Whatever's on the website is what I have right here in front of me. The website, the link should be in the description of the video. It's also on Instagram in my profile. Or like I said, it's kmvclothing.bigcartel.com. Chandler Taylor, you still alive, dog? You know, I just ran across that video of you and your wife. I deleted it. I said, damn, I probably shouldn't be deleting this video because Chandler's going to be rich and famous one day. But I said he ain't with his wife, so fuck it, I'm going to delete the video. I deleted the video last night. Kev Mac hot sauce. I would have to go with like Kev Mac cheesecake or Kev Mac honey bun or some shit. Kev Mac Rice Krispie treats. Have to be something like that. I've asked about 3 times about those teas. Will not ask no more. I mean, you shouldn't ask no more. I'm just saying. I done said the website several times. I done advertised it on several lives. It's in my profile on Instagram. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what I could tell you. I mean, I don't know, bro. If you trick during the crack era and ain't dead, Corona can't stop you. Good one. Absolutely good one right there. If you tricked during the crack era, the coronavirus won't hurt. You got that right. Been working hard. I've been catching videos but missing lives. That's what's up, channel. Good looking out. No, I ain't fucking with no blunt wraps, man. I ain't doing nothing else, man. Mac iced tea with the OG on different flavors. Ice needs to come on and quit playing, man. Ice needs to stop playing. Somebody gonna cut this video up right here and send it to Ice T. Ice needs to quit playing and come fuck with his home. Ice was my mentor in the 80s. Ice gave me so much game. I would just be happy to hear what Ice got to say about me, period. Hip hop back then. The game back then. What hood he ran with the most. His Tookie story. That shit would be fly to go on top of anything else he got to say. Well, one thing's for sure. A dollar highlight. I couldn't miss a dollar highlight for any question or statement somebody got for me. But when you looking on here and you seeing 30 different people at a time, it's hard to read them all. But when you highlight it, guaranteed I'm going to see it. I can't speak Spanish, man. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. We have the Cripps Ship Park right here in Oakland, California. What you want to do? You want to keep them on the boat like Trump? You want to leave them on the... Black people died on them boats, man. We died on them boats, man. We didn't want to be on them motherfucking boats. And now we want people to stay on the boat? Like we condoning other people sitting on the princess and dying or what? It ain't nothing but a common cold, man, that's affecting elderly people. Unless they injected some shit in a few people and that shit just spread it. Melvin Butler probably would be cool. I didn't even know who Melvin Butler was until recently. Somebody had been asking me about Melvin Butler on Instagram. I had no clue who Melvin Butler was. Come to find out, everybody knew about Melvin Butler but me. And I seen he did an interview, so yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool to have a Melvin Butler story. Or even Whitey. Third World. Fido's Broadway. Who else? Cause y'all see Harry O ain't out, right? Did y'all see that Harry O was denied coming on? I'm like, damn, I try to tell these dummies, but nobody listens to Kev Mac. But European don't say it, it ain't true. The American way. As American as apple pie or baseball. And I love baseball. Kev Mac coming with some rib seasoning. Man, that would be fire. I got a homeboy that got a secret sauce out of this world. That would be cool to patent his shit on. Stop it, cuz. Just answer. That's how customers are. I don't know what else to say. Like kmvclothing.bigcartel.com. What else should I say? Kev Mac, come see me next year. I'm going to the Super Bowl. It's a mile from my crib. I'm walking there. Damn, Super Bowl ain't in Inglewood next year? Must be the year following, huh? OG Classic Jones, what's up, man? Louis Akins Jr., good looking out. Coronavirus is spreading like wildfire right now. No, the Crips spread it like wildfire. Coronavirus is taking its time. The female I was talking to sent a picture of her and her new man. There was Taco from Center Park. That Kev interview died laughing. Tampa 2021, okay. Tampa. Tampa might look like kevmacvideos on part 3 of the graffiti. Like, probably be empty seats for the Super Bowl for the first time in history. Especially if they don't fix this coronavirus. Motherfuckers gonna be like, first of all, I'm not going to Tampa. Second of all, I'm not catching coronavirus in no stadium with all them old, rich executives up in there with weak immune systems, coughing and sneezing everywhere. Inglewood niggas gonna end up moving to the Slauson area. Trust me, if Inglewood's too high for them, the Slauson area is gonna be even higher for them. They not trying to move by no Fairfax. They not trying to move by no Crenshaw, Alviso, Eileen, Keniston. Nah. You mean they gonna be in Hawthorne or in Palmdale or Lancaster or Rialto or Paris, California or something like that. My man said charge $100 to park in his driveway. Have you noticed there has been no demographics about the people who are dying? No interview with family or anything. I did notice that. I seen probably 2 interviews of a neighbor that had it. Definitely not telling us the demographics, not the specifics, not the race. All they saying is old people, elderly people. I got some cousins and an auntie in Hemet, all right? Okay, if you hear about Charlie Sheen, raped Corey Friedman in the late 80s. I remember Charlie Sheen supposedly raped a few people. I don't remember the names or the people, no. But I remember that was supposed to be a fact. The essays in Hemet won't allow y'all there. How? When we already got family in Hemet. my cousins got kids, and my auntie, I mean, it's my uncle, my male cousins. I mean, it's people in Hemet not having no problems, so I don't know where you got that from. That's Charlie Sheen got that dragon blood. Bo Bennett would be a good one. I agree. I do got an interview lined up with somebody in Pomona, but again, I don't like when we just put that in the comment section and really talk about it because other people are in a race. They're in a 100 relay or 50-yard dash relay. They trying to get those interviews, So, I mean, really don't make sense to put all these different interviews out there in public. Like Vlad TV said, man, one thing I could say about, well, it's actually two things. It's a few things I could say in Vlad TV's favor, but the one that specifically that I'm thinking of right now is Vlad said he never, emphasis on never, tells nobody what interviews he's going to get until he has them. So really, I got that game from Vlad, and then just watching other people interview people that I was gonna interview or I did interview. Vlad says, never tell nobody what interview you got coming up until you get it. Save me a provider, blue KMB hoodie. What's a provider, bro? I'm sorry. I'm a little slow this afternoon. What's a provider hoodie? I can dig it. Gotcha. Man, even my glasses starting to look blurry now. I might have to go back and get some bifocals, man. I have to get some thicker glasses pretty soon. The fuck? Oh my God, I can't even take my glasses off. People moving to Apple Valley, I didn't know that. I didn't know they had anything in Apple Valley. Except for used car dealerships and salvages. You definitely shouldn't tell all your hand, bro, Kev. Right. I'll buy one if I can be Mac of the Year. Hey, Mac of the Year, what's up, Lopez? Ulysses Lopez. Like, how do you get a name like Ulysses with a last name like Lopez? Like, are you like Puerto Rican and black, Mexican and black, Spaniard and black? Like, how do you get a Lopez with a first name like that? That's a name only a black mother can hand out. Turning 50 ain't no joke. Hell no. I remember when I turned 40. When I turned 40, my sister turned 50. And my sister called me and wished me a happy birthday. She said, happy 40th birthday. And I said, all right. I said, how does it feel? Like, what's the difference of turning 40 from 39? She said, the only difference is you're going to feel it when you get out the bed. And you're going to feel it in your back and your knees and your neck. And I'll be damned. It may not apply to you, but it'll apply to me. Like when I get up in the morning, my Achilles, my knees, my back, my stomach, half the time my neck, she was damn right. So 50, I can say is no different from 40. Just a little more arthritis at 50 than at 40. I'm an urban legend, South Central in a certain section. All right, Jamel, that's what's up. Okay, all right. I feel like you're the most qualified, the realest, Kev, man. Good looking out, Robert Griffin. I got homies, believe it or not, that ain't haters. I got some real big homies meaning older than me, that was around when the hood first started. They tell me I'm the most qualified. They don't say I'm the most realist. They say I'm the most qualified and unbiased. And At one point, if you follow me on Instagram, about 3 years ago, the homies asked me to start writing a book on the hood. Then had the homies go over it and see what they can add or what they like and didn't like. But it's just too much work. So I never got started on that book. So yeah, some of the homies agree with you, man. Not the realest part, but the part about being the most qualified. And I definitely try to be unbiased, but I'm human, so I'm gonna have my biases. But it's not bias for unjust reasons. I'm gonna be biased because ha ha ha, I'm Mexican. Just shout out to Kevmac. This is for show. Good looking out. Um, you know, I have my reasons for being biased, but I try not to be. Like I'm a Dodger fan and Laker fan, so I'm gonna be biased for them automatically. Like, automatically. Lakers on mine, Dodgers on mine. But when I think they ain't shit, I'm gonna say they ain't shit. Six Shakur look good. No, she still got fired for having 10 kids. Boy, you a cold dude. You so disrespectful to her man and her religion. You wrong for that, but it is what it is. Though. You see my specs, man. Even these specs, I need some thicker ones, man. I gotta go back to the eye doctor, man. It's time for some big ones. Hutch, Hutch, Hutch. Hutch, you know what? When we got off that last live, when I was talking about you, I remember what happened. You kept wanting to do an interview, and I was trying to get you not to do an interview. You wanted to meet up. You wanted to meet up at that gas station on the corner. I'm not sure if you bought a shirt or not that day, but I think you did. We met up on that corner, and I liked you. And that's when I said, fuck it, man. We could do this shit in person, man. We could do this shit. Remember that? That's what it was, Hutch. I was like, this is a real dude right here. Solid. Man of your word. And you was on time, timely manner. I was like, fuck it. Let's do it, Hutch. And y'all showed me love out there, too. I need a Whataburger. Lakers, Dodgers, till the wheels fall off. Kev, you're gonna be looking like Terminator X with them Kumo Digo. Not MC Search. Or what was the dude name with the flooding pants? Urkel. I won't be looking like Urkel. I'm too light to look like Urkel. Huh? Dorian, good looking out. What up, Kev? What water meets land? Good looking out, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get one of them blue hoodies like the one you got on. I don't know what sizes I got or how many I got, so you gotta check the website, man. You know, if they wasn't in those big ass boxes, I would show you what I got left, but I'd have to turn the computer around and angle it different and all that type of stuff. I would overnight a Whataburger, not sure how it would hold up. Well, you know the meat is fake, so the meat's gonna hold up. You know, like the shit they sell at McDonald's and Burger King, they just throw in there and they click the button on the microwave, they put it in some like water or on top of the water, click the microwavable button, heat that shit up. Cheese be all hard like a piece of drywall and shit. You could go on and overnight me a Whataburger, man. That shit ain't nothing gonna happen to that shit. It ain't gonna spoil or get old. That fake ass rubber. You a medium, you a little guy, okay. You might want one of the female shirts, man. We got some lady tees. medium, they might fit you, bro. Like, you don't have no muscles, do you? If you got muscles, then it'll still work. You just pull them up like Craig Munson and just... Remember them Flips of Hollywood t-shirts they wore back in the day? Like, you ever had a Flips of Hollywood? I never had one. We had people used to come to school wearing them motherfuckers. Kev, how you doing? Bro, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. How you doing? A big Craig Munson interview would be tight, man. Craig know all the legendary weightlifters. He could tell you about the leather coats like nobody else could. He could tell you about the Raymond Washington incident like nobody else could. Craig would be fired. I think it's time for another Moon interview, though. What y'all think? All right, King or what? Take it easy, bro. I'll be getting out of here too in about 10 minutes. I used to work at Mickey D's back in 2001. I know how they do that mess. Let me see. 2001. So 19 years ago, you was working at Mickey D's. All right. Yep. That would be a heater, huh? With the polo shirt under it. Like, you buy polo, you can't hide your horse, man. You don't want to hide your horse when you get a polo, dog. Like, that's why they came out with that big ass polo. You could see the motherfucker eyes and feet. That polo was so big. It came out like 15 years ago. I'm like, what the hell is that shit? Like, nigga, you could see that horse from a mile away. Like, nigga, that horse better win the race as big as that motherfucker is. McDonald's still do a little of the same things now, though. Man, McDonald's ain't changing. They French fries still don't get old. You could buy some French fries from McDonald's, throw them over on the table and leave them motherfuckers here. They just stay the same. Like, that shit ain't real potatoes, man. Like, where they getting them French fries from? I know I got one medium hoodie, dog. I don't think I got too many. Again, y'all gotta go to the website. I got this medium for you, dog. I got light green. I got a large orange for the Hoovers. I got a large orange. I got other colors, but again, you gotta go to the website. My favorite one right here, this green is lit. It's a large. Extra large. This motherfucker right here, I need to get me a green one in my size. This green is fire. This is my favorite one right here. Got plenty of these, but y'all, nobody's buying red and burgundy though. And then we got the certified Mac head ones as well. No original Eastside interviews coming up. Nuggets not doing an interview until his book come out. Once Nuggets' book come out, we get a Nugget interview. Him and Baby Crazy. Who's your favorite running back of all time? Walter Payton. But it's kind of tough because I love Bo Jackson as well. I mean, it's so many though. Like Tony Dorsett was one of my favorites. My favorite all time, who wasn't that good, Wendell Tyler. But again, it's so many, man. It's hard. Jim Brown, O.J. Simpson, Gail Sayers. I mean, it's just too many, man. Too many names. Earl Campbell. I don't even eat fast food no more. I just be cooking. I'm going to get a couple red and burgundy. All right, good looking out. Appreciate it if you do. I'm going to come back on tonight, man. Come back on tonight. Maybe we can joke. Maybe I could get Too Pretty Kenny. Maybe I could let him borrow my phone and he could go live with us tonight. A lot of people like when me and Hutch went live. They said Hutch didn't know what he was talking about when he said crack. But as far as I know, that was a term given by the media who said when they interviewed somebody and said it was crack. Because when they smoking, it make crackling sounds. But I don't think that was the original name. Somebody else said Len Bias died of powder cocaine, not crack cocaine. But everybody said me and Hutch live was pretty good, though. Len Bias overdosed of cocaine. I believe KMA's favorite running back is probably Walter Payton. Yeah, Walter Payton's my single favorite, but it's hard for me not to put Bo Jackson in there, though. Eric Dixon was another good one. I mean, it's so many, but Walter Payton, most definitely I would have to go with Payton / Bo Jackson. Nicholas White, what up, dog? My man said you could light the burger on fire. All right, Hutch. I don't know, man. I don't want to give him too much Hutch, though. You know, I'll keep you in the rotation, but I don't want you back to back Hutch. Try to bring a different flavor. Or, of course, you could come in with somebody else. Maybe Melly Mel will come on tonight. Melly Mel, Too Pretty Kenny, or Baby Crazy. Or even Mark 7. I'll see a Mark 7 come in here. Or Creator come in here. Talk to y'all about graffiti, since y'all say graffiti was so good. Hutch definitely didn't know what he was talking about when it came to cocaine or crack. I've seen a couple people in the comment section saying that as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought he knew what he was talking about for the most part. I even had some people call me and say Hutch was on point. So maybe it's a matter of perception. I had a few homies, not from my hood, but I had a few rips call and say Hutch was on point and good conversation. As a matter of fact, OG Cutes. OG Cutes is one of many people that called me and said he liked it, said Hutch was on point. But Cutes was gone during the crack era, though. So it was all kind of new information to him. Cutes missed the crack era. What about the head honcho? Man, well, like, Honcho said he was coming back. I can't get in touch with Honcho. I don't know what's up with Honcho. Honcho would definitely be a good one. Honcho gave a pretty good interview on Street TV. Honcho's just so informational and so real. Like, where else you gonna get a dude to just keep shit 100? Like, call a ball, and a strike a strike. He ain't gonna say he painted the corner or it was at the letters. No, Honcho gonna give it to you right. That's what I like about Honcho. I have an article that addresses exactly what he was talking about. So, does that article agree with Hutch or does it contradict what Hutch was saying? I couldn't imagine how folks was getting money back then. I used to buy keys from the Twins and from Freeway Rick. Okay then, shit. We got a real baller up in this joint. I actually researched what Hutch was saying and he was on point. Hutch was spitting many facts that night. Yeah, like I said, I really thought Hutch was on point with most of everything he said. I'm pretty much telling you what I seen in the comments, the negative aspects, and then I got phone calls on the positive aspects. So, but everybody liked it. Whether they thought Hutch was wrong or not, everybody liked the live. We just kicked it like that was like a 2.5 hour live or some shit. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. All because Fitzgerald said, Mac, you gonna hang out, homie. We did like another hour and 20 minutes after that. The federal reporter is where all cases on appeals are. Nah, ended up in jail like everyone else. Well, that was cold, right? Well, Jackie Lacey is going to overturn all the weed cases. So if y'all had a weed case, y'all going to get that shit taken off your record. They might as well go on and take crack off our record and shit. I'll be glad when they decide to take robberies off your record. So I could go get me a gun and carry my gun on my hip like, whoa. I was on the bus stop yesterday. I had my head down. You know how we get caught up in these phones. I wasn't getting no reception, so I'm looking at my phone trying to figure out why I'm not getting no reception. And out of my peripheral vision, I see a guy walking to the bus stop. And when it gets to me, I look up, I see a fucking Glock on his hip. Coming from LA, where when you see a gun come out, that gun's finna get used. Whether it's a robbery or a shooting. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I was like, oh shit, like this nigga got a Glock on him. I'm thinking he finna come bust on me. I'm thinking he got me. Like he right here up on me. Like he finna bust on me. But nah, he had his shit and he was cool. And I'm like, wow, man. In LA, you get smoked by the cops. Or you finna go do some smoking or robbing with that motherfucker. So, a little different. Gut wrenching moment yesterday. Man, must be a rush running up in a crib. It is, man. Like Colton Simpson said, which ultimately led to him being convicted. You feel the power. When you go do a robbery, you feel the power. Like they gonna do whatever you tell them. Move left, sit down. Empty your pockets, take your clothes off, go in the freezer, lock yourself in the freezer, open up the safe, open up the register. Whatever you tell them, they're gonna do. So there is a sense of power when you can just make everybody do what you tell them to do. There is a sense of power, and that power is addicting. Look at Trump, Saddam Hussein, Omar Gaddafi, Fidel Castro. Whoever is in power, once they start feeling that power, they just start doing more and more. Kim Jong-un, what's the boy, Vladimir Putin. I can't believe I just named like 8 leaders off the top of my head. Maybe my memory ain't as bad as I wish to believe it is. But those dudes like that, man, they feel the power and they want more power and more power and more power because it becomes addicting. crazy, but it's true. It's a fact. Big Lee, good looking out. Checking in real quick. I'll holler. All right, bro. Peace. I'll be back on tonight sometime, maybe in about 6 hours. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate y'all that's supportive of the channel. I appreciate y'all that's helping the channel grow. For everybody that's liking and sharing and asking people to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate those that posted on Facebook and Twitter. Appreciate it. Good looking out to everybody that bought the KMV Mac Head and KMV Classic hoodies. Appreciate it. Still got some t-shirts left as well. I'm headed to LA this week to try to get a couple interviews for this Nipsey tribute I'm doing. And maybe try to get a couple hood interviews. Of course, I got to get back for the Vegas meet and greet. So, don't expect too much content, but I'll continue to be working. Y'all stay up. Peace.